everybody. So now we are taking it down on the ground and doing some mat work. You need everything in the kitchen sink. I know, we're gonna use a little bit of everything. Have your foam roller close by. I'm gonna roll mine just out of camera. Flat TheraBand if you got it. If you don't have that, a yoga strap or a towel works fine. Yoga block. Don't have a yoga block, but you have the Pilates circle, you can use the Pilates circle instead, okay? That's gonna go off to the side. And then, we're using our free weights on the floor. It's gonna be wonderful. Now, light little weights. This is small muscle movement for small little muscles. Sure, Sue, this sounds great. Okay, awesome. To begin, we are gonna start on all fours, and I want you to have those weights right close by, okay? Let's flip around. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, and let's do a few cat stretches. Nice big breath in, chest reaching forward. Big exhale, round your back, tap your tailbone. Inhale, let your belly release, arching your back, and then exhale, activate those abdominal muscles to round your back. Do that a couple more times, nice and slow. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be mobilizing our spines, but then we're also going to be stabilizing. Ooh, that sounds very official. Okay, find that spot right in between, belly button to spine, shoulders sliding down our backs. Neutral spine, we're going to take it to spinal balance. Okay, right arm, left leg reaches out, and then lower down. I am going nice and slow and controlled. Exhaling to reach, inhaling to lower. Now, our goal here is no movement in the spine. So that means our spine does not arch, it does not round, it stays still. So to lift the leg, it's your glute and your hamstring that activate to stretch the leg back. And then this also helps stretch our hip flexor. It's hip flexor release day. Now right arm, left leg reaches out. Hold right here. Hold, 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 hold. Belly in, so we're stabilizing. Now a little bit of movement. We lower and lift the arm and leg down and up. No movement in that spine. 2 more here. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Hopefully feeling that left glute do a little bit of work. Hand and knee to the floor. Left arm, right leg, reach out and hold. Hold, hold, hold for me. Hold, 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 hold. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now lower and lift. Inhale down, exhale up. I want you to find the sensation that that right leg is rotating inward. It's not rotating out, it's rotating in. 2, one more time, just 5. Reach, hand and knee to the floor. Now stretch back into your child stretch. Oh, fingertips reach forward, let that head drop right between your arms. Oh, very good, very good. Okay, now, that was so much fun. Let's try it with some weights. What the? It's gonna be fine. Grab your dumbbells, light little dumbbells, 2 to 5 pounds, okay? You do need dumbbells for this. Water bottles are gonna be a little rough. Okay, legs stay on the ground, shoulders slide down your back, thumbs are facing straight ahead. We're gonna do an alternating reach forward. Reach the right arm up, lower it down. Left arm reaches up, lower down. Awesome, everybody. You are lifting out of that supporting wrist. How do you do that? Abs have to fire up. Only 4 more here, okay? 4. This creates a lot more effort in the lats and your shoulders. 1 more here. Ooh, good job. You can keep your hands on your dumbbells or off to the side. Now take that right leg back. Square up those hips. Right leg, lift and lower. Ready, set. Up and down. Hopefully you feel some work in that right glute. That's what we're going for. Nice straight line. Head to heel. I'm looking for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Let those shoulders slide down your back. You ready, left leg? Sure, Sue. Left leg stretches on back. Lift and lower. Here we go. And down. Now find that sensation of that thigh rotating inward instead of outward like we were doing when we were standing. That's going to help keep the pelvis squared off towards the floor, and that is what we want. 4 more here. Ooh, try not to let that hip shift off to the side. 3, this is a lot of stabilization work. 2 and 1. Great job. Place that knee down. Stretch back in your child stretch. Give those wrists a little break. Breaks over. Back up to all 4s. Now flip the weights so that they're horizontal now. Shoulders pull down. Knees are opened up underneath your hips. You're going to stretch the hand out to the side in a half a T, leading with your pinky finger. 3, 2, 1. Right arm out and in. Left arm. A little tougher than that first one, huh? Woo, little bit. Hopefully you can feel some work going on in that core. You are doing anti-rotation. So all those muscles that want to turn towards that arm as it lifts, ooh, they need to fire up so that you're keeping your chest and your hips facing towards the ground. 1 more to each side. Ooh, awesome. Now we're going to put those weights off to the side for a sec. Everyone's like, oh my goodness. We're going to come down on our forearms. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, don't get too comfy. Here we go. Right leg's going to reach back. Belly to spine. This is fine. Okay. Right leg lift and lower. Up and in. Why did we go down to this position? Well, a couple of reasons. For the next move mainly. Helps put our back in a little more lengthened position. Last 2. Last one. Hold that leg up. Now, bend your knee and extend. Now this is not going to feel like a lot of work in that hamstring. That is okay. Because what we're doing is range of motion work for the back of that knee. 2. Now last one, bend your knee. Now you're going to take that leg, lower, lift. Stamp your foot on the ceiling. I know this feels like old school Jane Fonda. It is a little bit. She did Pilates in her Jane Fonda workout. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to rest that leg down. Oh, stretch back in our child stretch. And we're going to give our back a little rest for a sec by doing a couple rounds of our yoga flow. Oh, and if you just need to take a little break, take a little break. But if you can, let's do a little gentle half chaturanga. So we're going to roll up through the spine, bent knee plank, lower down to our bellies, and then slide the shoulders down the back, reach the chest forward, and then lift up and back. Oh, let's do that a couple more times. So we're mobilizing our spines after we just stabilized. And that will be on the test at the end of the month. What were we doing on Wednesday the 12th? We mobilized and stabilized. That's exactly what we did. Okay, stretch on back. Woo! Okay. Now then, I need you to grab your dumbbells again. You're like, but I know. Now, palms are gonna face in towards each other. Thumbs are straight ahead. Belly button to spine, slide those shoulders down your back. We're going to that side arm raise again. Right arm reaches out. Left arm out. Oh goodness. How you holding up? When is the stretching part? It's coming. We're gonna get the work stuff out of the way. Work stuff out of the way. 4 more here. Keeping the hips and chest squared off towards the floor. Last 2. Last 1. Woo! Slide those weights off to the side. Down to all 4s. Slide them shoulders down. Activate the abs. Left leg's gonna reach back. Ready, set. Lift and lower. Left leg. Up and down. Focus on your bones pulling in towards each other. So your thigh bone pulling up towards your sit bone. Hold that leg up. Now we're gonna bend and straighten at the knee. Try and squeeze that hamstring. I know it's tough without any resistance. That's okay. 4, 3, 2. Now last one, bend that knee. Leg lower and lift. Down and up. Ooh, I gotta think about that right hip. Scooching in and not sitting out to the side. 4 more. Stamp that foot on the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, put it down. Stretch back into your child stretch. And we're gonna do a couple rounds of our yoga flow to kind of rinse and repeat. Here we go. Roll up through the spine. Elbows in, lower down. Chest reaching forward, shoulders slide down our backs. And we lift up and back into child's. 2 more times. Lead with the back of your neck. Activate those abs to keep your spine nice and supported. Then stretch your chest forward. And then lift those abs up and in to lift your hips. One last time. Stretch and release. I say that's enough of that. All right, my friends, I do want us to try one quick stretch here. Hands come back in under our shoulders. Tuck your toes. Let's lift those hips up. Ooh. And bicycle those heels. Then one knee and then bend the other. Down dog is easier if you have your hands and feet closer together and your feet wider apart. So I want you to adjust so that you're able to really stick your butt up in the air. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, reach those heels down. Woo! Lower down. Stretch back into child's one more time. Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna roll on up. Okay. Well, it was a long section, but it was a good one. I'm okay with that. Now, for our next trick today. I'm smiling to get you guys just to, it's gonna be great. We're gonna do our abs on the foam roller. Oh, good times. So I'd like you to grab your roller, and of course, if you don't want to do it on the foam roller, you don't have to. You can do this whole sequence laying on the ground without laying on your roller. But it's so much fun on the roller. Do you believe me yet? Okay, now, don't let those little weights go too far away because you're gonna use them. Oh my, this is getting interesting. I know. Okay, so get yourself at the tail end of your roller. We're gonna lay them down lengthwise, so go ahead and roll down. Ooh, oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, that feels okay. So let's start with a little chest fly to open up those chest muscles. Hands are right up over our chest. Feet just about hip distance apart, knees are bent, belly to spine. And open and close your arms. Open and close. Oh, that feels good up in the neck and shoulders. So by doing this little bit of movement, we're doing a bit of myofascial release. So we're helping bring blood flow and circulation up into those tight muscles of our neck and the top of our shoulders. Now bring those arms up right over your chest. And then all we're going to do is take our arms and do a bit of a scissor. Now let's do it the Pilates way. Ribs pull in and down. arch in the back. I want you to activate your abdominals and keep those ribs pulling in and sliding down towards your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring those arms back up. Big circles. Arms reach up overhead and circle your arms around. Palms facing up as you circle arms. One more here. And then we're going to switch directions. Out, up, and around. Now you might be wondering, how do we do abdominal work while laying on a foam roller? Wow, it's quite fun. Speaking of, why don't we do it? So, arms are going to reach up and back, belly to spine, and we're going to take it into our Pilates ab breath. So, let's do this 4-part movement. We inhale, bringing our arms over our chest. As we exhale, we nod our chins and curl up. Inhale, we stay in that position. And on that exhale, we roll back down, arms reaching back overhead. Inhale, arms reach up over our chests. Exhale, we nod the chin and fingertips reach towards our heels. Inhale, we stay. Exhale, we roll back down. We're going to do that 2 more times in our 4-part to help slow us down, get us present and grounded. Think about what we're doing. We're nodding our chin, curling our nose towards our belly. And then we keep that chin tucked till the last possible moment. And now we'll take it to 2-part breath. We inhale to prepare. And then on the exhale, arms up and over, chin nod and curl up. Inhale and then roll back down. Exhale, curling up. Inhale down. 2 more. And you're getting a nice little extra deep massage up and down your spine. You're welcome! Curl up and we're going to stay up there. Palms face up and give me little pulses, curling your nose towards your midsection. Little Pilates exhales. Blowing through a straw. 3, 2, 1. Oh goodness, let's roll back down. Woo! Oh my. Let's give those muscles a little break for a second, shall we? I want you to reach your arms up and then back overhead, palms face up. And this is a nice stretch. Elbows pull out and down. Oh, and then reach them back up overhead. Elbows out and down. And then fingertips stretch back up. It's like you're doing a shoulder press. And you might be getting a nice little stretch in your chest and your shoulders. I have a stretch in one side, my tight side. The other side, it just feels good. And again, I'm getting that nice little pressure between my shoulder blades. Ooh, that's nice. One more time. Okay, breaks over. Let your hands rest next to your hips. Now, first one, not so bad. Okay, belly to spine. Walk your feet a little closer together. This is part of that hip flexor release stuff, but it's also working the low belly. Okay? Alternating leg lifts, so it's a bit of a march. Breath and prepare. Exhale, right leg up. Inhale down. Left leg up. Inhale down. Okay. Not so bad. Not so scary. We can do this. Now, if you are feeling your quadriceps or your hip flexors start to tighten up, I want you to stay with this move. Moving from the floor. If you're feeling like, this doesn't feel that tough, I don't feel like I'm doing much of anything, then what I want you to do now is take your legs up into our tabletop, belly to spine, and let's take it to our toe taps. Inhale, lower the right foot. Exhale and lift. Inhale, left foot and lift. A little bit tougher. Now, why are we doing this on the roller? So much easier on the floor, geez. Well, that's the first reason. It ups the ante on the effort level. So we gotta work a little harder. You automatically, without thinking about it, are working harder because all those little muscles, all those little stabilizers and assister muscles have to work so you don't fall off. 4 more. The other reason why we are on the roller is to activate our neurokinetic system. 1 more each side. So to kind of reset our nervous system so we start sending the right signal to the right muscle. Hold those legs in tabletop. You okay? All right, here we go. Alternating leg extension. Right leg out and bring it in. Please put your feet down. Take a break if your quadriceps and your hip flexors are tired, and if they're fatigued, take a little break, shake out, and come back into this when you're ready. All right? We're going to do 4 more here. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, bring it in. And then what we're going to do is take this into our classic single leg stretch, but without curling up, because that would be crazy. Right leg reaches out, breath in, and then on that next exhale, begin. Switch, switch. Come back into your Pilates breath, those little exhales. 5, 5, 6, 6. We're going to 10. 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good. Bring it in. Lower your feet down. Woo! That's a lot of like neurokinetic work, a lot of shaking going on. Let's do a little nice shoulder thing. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to open our arms out to the sides, palms are going to face up, and open your feet a little wider apart. Just kind of wiggle them out. And I just want you to roll side to side. So you're taking the roller between your shoulder blades, over to that right shoulder blade, and then back to the left shoulder blade. I have a little knot, oh goodness, on that left wrong, right, my right rhomboid, and it's really funny. I get to the spot, it's like, hey, clunk. That feels good. That's where I dig in with my lacrosse ball. Sometimes, not all the time, because I'm not very good about doing that, because I don't like it. But once I do it, I feel better. So we should do that, right? 1 more side to side. We should do the stuff. Ugh. Okay. Woo. Walk your feet back in. Now, can you wiggle and grab your weights? Wiggle, wiggle around, grab those weights. Woo. Okay, walk those legs a little closer in. Bring the weights right above your chest, belly to spine, hit the ribs. We're going to take those arms back overhead. And then pull right over your belly. This is our little jackknife move, or it's half a jackknife. Inhale, reach. Exhale and pull. So we're working on keeping those ribs knitting together, belly to spine, and we're working our lats a little bit more. And those muscles, chest and shoulder, all that good stuff. We're going to do that 2 more times. And then this is going to get a bit more interesting. Now I want you to stay holding on to that right dumbbell. Left dumbbell goes on the floor, left hand goes on the floor. Okay, you ready? Left leg extends up. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, belly to spine. And we're going to just lower that left leg as we reach our right arm back. And then pull everything in. Oh, that's not so scary. Inhale and exhale. Not too scary, huh? We're okay. Just to feel like you've got stuff activating. So we're working on that hip flexor a little bit. 2 more here. Now last one. Take that left leg up to the ceiling. Hold. Put your weight down. Hand next to your hip on the floor. Now left leg, just give me a little bend and straighten. So we did a little bit of work, and now we're doing a bit of nerve gliding. 1 more here. Then point, flex your foot. Point, flex, 3, 2, 1. Now our big horse move. Straight leg down, bend and extend up. I always think of the worst. Pawing the floor, pawing the ground. And reverse direction. I know, it's scary up there. It's scary inside this skull. The different directions my brain goes. I think of cartoons mostly. One more time. And extend that leg up. Now, leg circles. Circle that leg in, down, and around. I told you it was hip flexor day, right? I warned you, I warned you. Woo! And switch directions. Left hip flexor is actually working. Shocking. It's angry. It's very angry right now. Don't make me work, I don't like to work. Put that foot down. I have many not nice words to say to my left hip flexor. You won't work and you won't like it. Okay, grab that weight in your left arm. Right leg goes up. Ooh, ready, set. Single leg jackknife. Left arm overhead, right leg lowers, and pull. So we did a bunch of these, and we're working on, this is an ab exercise. May not feel like too tough of an ab exercise, but it's a stabilizer one. And we're working on that hip flexor. 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, awesome. We're gonna put that weight down, rest our hand on the ground, and then that right leg is gonna bend and straighten. Don't worry, my friends, we're in the home stretch. I know Pilates day is always like long workout day. Last one, and wait and flex the foot. Because I know it's like, oh, it takes forever to get to everything. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's do our horse. Bend and extend. 2. Yeah, that popping noise is my knee. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. And switch directions. Straight leg up. Bend and extend. 2. Woo! 3. 1 more time. Okay, extend that leg up. And now our circles, in, down, and around. And again, this is really great to do on the roller because part of the point of leg circles is hip stabilization. That's what you're learning how to do. Switch directions. If you're not stabilizing through that low belly, you're gonna fall off the roller. So you'll learn real quick, oh yeah, I gotta activate those muscles. And what's neat about the roller, put that leg down, is that they automatically fire up. So that's what's cool. Guess what, my friends? Hard part is over. Woo! So I would like you to, oh goodness, come up into your mermaid position. Oh, we like mermaids around here. We're gonna fold that left leg back. My right leg is in front and my right hand is on the roller. Then fix my hair. Left arm out to the side. And now we're gonna stretch up and over, rolling the roller out to the right and then pulling back in. Now, I want you to imagine you've got a sandbag resting on that hip. And that left hip is reaching towards the ground. You are not letting it lift. You're got that energy and intention of it anchoring down. Now my left hip isn't anywhere near the floor. And my Pilates master instructor right now is going, oh good Lord, just stop. You are so bad at that. I'm like, I know, but I'm trying. One more time. Ooh. And I can feel that little hip flexor. Ooh, it's got to do some stuff. Now I'm going to turn towards my roller and then roll out. Oh, that's nice. And then roll back in. Ooh, that feels pretty good too. Out and in. We're going to do that 3 more times. And this epically long recovery workout. I know. Wednesdays and Thursdays we do our recovery workouts and they doesn't feel like you're recovering at the time. Ooh, let's bring it up. And we're gonna switch to the other side. But afterwards, it feels so much better after. Okay. Switch everything over to the other side. And nice big breath in, stretch that arm up and overhead. And come back up. Stretch up and over. And back up. Breathe, 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 breathe. Same intention. Right hip stays down as you roll out to your left. And like I'm tighter in different spots on this side, so I get a bit more of a stretch through my outer hip. So just kind of pay attention to what you're feeling. One more time. There we go. Now let's turn. Hand on the roller, lift up. And we're going to stretch out. Oh my goodness. And roll ourselves back in. Let's do that again. Reaching out. Roll back up. Keep going. Last two. Out. And in. One more time. Out. Oh, and in. Ooh. Oh, we'll come back to our regular crisscross applesauce. Let the back of our hands rest on our knees just for a moment. Find that nice, long, lengthened spine. Let's take a big breath in. Reach our hands up. Bring our hands to our hearts. Thank you very much for joining me. Great job.